Good morning, discerning Nerf fans. That's right. Morning. Still fairly early, but it is Tuesday the 9th, and I still have to make an intro and a few edits to last week's thrifting video. In the middle of all the unboxing and little snippets that I published on the cool new Ultratech products from Busby, I forgot to edit last week's thrifting video. Not exactly forgot. It was a bit of a disappointing day. After I kind of gave myself a build-up, I'll do a whole thrifter's log thing. Well, I did, and it was a much more typical thrifting day than I expected. Thrifter's log, Nerfdate 160802, the science mission. Our continuing mission to seek out classic blasters and lost information, to save them from destruction and from obscurity. To boldly thrift, wait a minute, that would be more parody than homage. Seriously, this is an homage. Well, I'm back after two Goodwill stores, two other errands that went great. The first Goodwill store was a complete bust because all through last month they were holding a half-off sale, even though they were restocking and the shelves were not anywhere near empty. They kept the shelves pretty full, but I should have suspected that they were probably bringing in the things that didn't sell at the other stores in order to do that at half price. And now, probably starting at the first of the month, that store is closed for remodeling. Makes a lot of sense. The Goodwill around here, the chain seems to remodel every store every couple of years, one at a time. They probably have a full-time staff of remodelers. At any rate, here at the second store, the one that's on Blossom Hill and still open, I did find, let's see if we can read that. Yes, a tripod of my favorite brand. What made it worth the $5.99 price was that it has the quick release plate of a type that is already used by other tripods that I have, including one of this exact same model. So we'll see if I switch to using this one. I want to acquire more video gear, mostly to build up my channel so that it can start pulling its own weight, paying for a fraction of my hobby. That would be pretty nice. But so far, two thrift store stops, one item. Not so good. Well, after a second thrift store stop, which was just okay, I decided to go south to this Goodwill store, which I probably haven't been to in a bit over a year. Third Goodwill, about to head in. Well, this is not shaping up to be the triumphant return to Tuesday thrift finds that I was hoping for. It's going to be the realistic return. After three Goodwill stores with only one item worth buying, a tripod, which I think I already showed you, I went to Savers in South San Jose and I found a combo. Hey, look. Ooh. Not bad for $4.56 after my senior discount. I may be a senior nerfer, but I know I'm not the senior nerfer. There are now folks that I'm nerfing with again who are even older than me, while at the same time, lots of kids. Terrific. Good for Nerf. And all this seems to work, despite being obviously separate pieces. I've never owned this one before, this Jolt version, you might say. Looks like it works fine. And of course, Retaliator, not my thing, but I do like Sonic Ice. So if I'm going to have a Retaliator, it's going to be one of these. But I'm probably not going to have a Retaliator. I just like the Alpha Trooper too much. So it's not a horrible day after 4 thrift stops. I got two worthwhile items, but let's keep going. Okay, that was the fourth Goodwill store. I'm probably going to go to only one more, but I did get a $4 sledge fire. Not bad. Seems to work just fine. Stuff the receipt in the muzzle. Yeah, it'll probably sit there for a long time. Anyway, so on to at least one more Goodwill, because I have another errand over that way, and then I might call it a day for thrifting. An okay day. Certainly not a great day, but most of them can't be great. Well, okay, so one more Goodwill store and no more Nerf. It's shaping up like a pretty average day, which might really be a good thing to put on my channel, because it's a little better than average, because at this last Goodwill I got something that my roommate will appreciate, and that always makes the thrift day a little easier at home, because I have too much stuff. Like the t-shirt I'm not wearing today says Nerf Hoarder. So at least I got something that'll brighten her day a tiny bit. Supplies, though, not anything special, but supplies at a bargain price. And I think maybe I'll have an excuse to go this evening up to Redwood City to a Savers I haven't visited in months. I kind of like addressing my audience as if you knew how far apart these segments are. Even though I know you don't, at some point in the future, like after my next phone upgrade, I think I will do some live streaming of portions of my Tuesday, and then it will make sense when I say things like back in a few hours. Right now, it's just approaching the hottest part of the day here in San Jose. I'm going to go in, turn some fans on, and relax. But after the peak heat of the day, I think I may still make a drive up to Redwood City. There are some thrift stores on a route that I can take that I haven't been to for a while. And this is a full day, full Tuesday to myself. Usual errands to run. Just got back from the water store with my truck largely weighted down with bottles of water. And so, after resting for a while, letting the day cool off, I did go back out. I did drive up to Redwood City to Savers, where I found some more Nerf. It's not much. Price tag was right where priming lever scrapes it off. But with my discount, they priced it for me at the register. It was about $2.50 including tax. So Nerfy day, well, not too bad. Sonic Ice Retaliator would make a lot of people happy, but I admit to being somewhat of a Retaliator hater. Before I got up to Redwood City, though, I stopped at Cupertino and one other Goodwill. At Cupertino, I found something that really made me happy. Yes, another tripod, but this is a CX690, which I now have 3 of. CX690s until the cyclonic video. We're holding up my shade to cover my camera, and holding up my camera, and they were a pair of them was what I've been using in the backyard the whole time. Now I have 3 of them here on the table, which you can't see because I'm using a smaller Velbon tabletop style. But it is morning of the 9th, which means it's Tuesday, and I need to get this video uploaded so that I can go thrifting again.